Good morning, guys. So today you are going to go over in this video with, okay, here's one that's filled out, sorry. We are going to talk about negative exponent rule, okay? And this is not to be confused with quotient rule, and you'll see why I say that. So negative exponent rule says x to the negative exponent equals 1 divided by that base and exponent. That's it. That's all it means. Okay. And real quick, we can throw in 0 exponent because I remember what that one is. And I know you do too. Oh, yeah. X to the 0, anything to the 0, equals 1. That looks like a fabulous quiz or test question. Now, if you have 0 to the 0, that undefined. Squeeze that in there. Maybe write that on the bottom. That might be smarter. 0 to the 0 equals undefined. Okay. So x, anything else to the 0 is 1. 0 to the 0 is undefined. All right, easy enough. That's easy. This one here, x to the negative exponent is 1 divided by all that. And notice that exponent turned positive. Okay, so look in your little book. Negative exponent rule. Okay. X to the negative a equals 1 over x to the a. Awesome. Totally cool. Okay, so here we have 9 squared. 9 to the 2. That sounds silly. 9 squared.
Good morning.
Okay, so here's 9 to the negative 2. Well, that's going to be 1 over 9 squared. Well, 9 squared is easy. We've done that a lot lately. 1 over 81. Okay, we'll do this one here in a second. Look at 39. X to the negative 5th power is 1 over x to the 5th. And that's it. Okay, so with these, you'll notice, I hope, that the exponent is in the denominator. Okay, so I want to add to our rule. When you have x to the negative exponent in the denominator, then it jumps to the numerator. Okay, now I'm going to put over 1, but do we really need that? No, we don't. So here, look at this one. So this negative 3 means that this whole piece is going to come up here. So we're going to have 2 to the it's not negative anymore, 2 to the 3rd power, and that equals, obviously, 8. Okay, look at this one. So this is down here. So this piece right here is going to come up here. And we're going to have q to the 4 p squared. That's it. All right, look at 42. You've got some negatives, you've got some positives. Okay, the positive stuff just stays there. And the negative stuff goes down below because remember, this is all over 1 anyway. Oh my gosh, people, stop emailing. Okay, so this one's going downstairs and this one's going downstairs. Oh, really? Please, shush. Okay, so we're going to leave 4. We're going to leave n squared. Down below, we're going to have m, because it's to the power of 1 now. We don't need to write the 1. P to the power of 7. Okay, look at this one. The top is going to switch to the bottom. The bottom's going to switch to the top. Okay, so this goes down to the bottom, x to the 7. Y squared stays up here. And the z to the negative 1, it's going to come to the top. And be sure to keep them in ABC order. Okay, so look over here at 46. Okay, when you have just regular division of regular numbers, go ahead and just do that. So negative 18 divided by 9, negative 2. And it's over 1, so we don't need to put anything down in the denominator. Okay, v divided by v, or v3 divided by v3. Well, those are the exact same. Our quotient rule says you subtract these. That's the video y'all watched for homework last night or 2 nights ago. So we don't write down any v's. Okay, this is w to the first power divided by w to the sixth power. So our quotient rule says that we take 1 minus 6. Well, what is 1 minus 6? It's negative 5, right? So w to the negative 5. Well, now that we have negative 5 down here, what happens? Or is that negative 5? Well, watch this. I'm going to show you on a separate sheet of paper. It's not negative 5. And I know some of y'all are going to be mad at me, but sorry. So we've got w. That's this one. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, right? So these two guys cancel out. I'm left with 5 w's. And notice it's positive. Okay? So if you, oh wait, that's ugly. If you need to draw it out to see what's happening, do that, because it's really easy to get messed up. Okay? All right, let's look at 47. Okay, 6 over 8. Well, that doesn't really divide, but it can simplify. So we've got 3/4. And then these guys, they cancel out. So all 4 of these go away, and I've got 1 left down here. So x, and then I've got -1 and -3. Okay, well, separate sheet of paper again. So my -1 is going to come down here, and my -3 is going to switch up here. So I've got y1, y3. Okay, that's what those equal. So what happens? Well, these two guys cancel out. What's left? Y squared up here. Okay, so turn to your notes page, your big one. I made it full size this time so that you had plenty of room to write. Okay, 1 over x to the a. X to the -5 is 1 over x to the 5th. 3m to the -2. The 3 isn't having the negative exponent, so it stays up here, and that goes down there. Okay, this one, -7, that's going to stay right here. A to the -4, so that jumps down here. B3 stays right there. Okay, so what about this one? So you've got, so we're multiplying, right? Product rule. Product rule is happening. So we have to add these two together. 7 plus -9 is w to -2. Well, that we can change now to 1 over w squared. There's your answer. Okay, look at 8. So this is to the negative squared. I know you're going, yuck, I hate this. Well, that's okay. So just distribute this. So we have 8 to the -2. Remember, when you're raising a power to a power, you multiply them. So we have p to the -10. Okay, so that means we're going to have, for right now, we're going to have 1 right there, and 8 squared comes down here, and p to the -10, well, that means it's got to come down here, p to the 10. Let's see if we can fix it some more. So 1 over 64p to the 10. Okay, come look at 12. So I have HH over HH. These two cancel out. So all that's left is 1 over h to the third. Okay, so flip over to the back. There's mixed practice. Okay, if you want a challenge, you can try this one. This one's hard, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but up here in this mixed practice, I want you to try 16 and 17. And I'm going to have you put your answers into Go Formative. Okay. And then I've got a couple more I want you to try and Go Formative. Okay, so go over to Go Formative once you're finished with this.